Ladies and gentlemen, family, friends, and guests, welcome to Charter Institute's commencement ceremony. We are excited for this day of culmination and beginning. This is a day of celebration and recognition, and it is a day of moving forward. We are proud of you, this graduating class of 2020. Throughout our presentation tonight, the first thing we're going to do is open up with me, the president, Heather Allen, doing some opening remarks and welcoming everybody here. Next, we're going to move on to our keynote speaker, Mr. Joel Nelson. He's our Vice President of Academic Operations. Then we'll move into the awards so everybody understands what some of the things our graduates will be wearing throughout the presentation tonight. Then we will recognize our grads and finish up today with closing remarks from me, the campus president, just a short speech before we congratulate our grads and let them move on to the next part of their journey. So tonight, we are going to have our keynote speaker, Mr. Joel Nelson. He is our Vice President of Academic Operations and has been working at Charter Institute for about 7 years now. He has played an integral part in our transition throughout the global pandemic, and we're excited to have him here tonight to talk about that transition as well as his words of wisdom. So without further ado, I'm going to let Mr. Nelson take it away.
Class of 2020. Wow. What a strange, bumpy ride that was. But hey, you did it. You endured through online lectures, computer simulations, makeup schedules, delays in graduation, leaves of absences, and even part-time externships and full-time PPE. And you did this all while balancing life, school, a family, a pandemic, and the unknown. Really, nice work. You should be so proud of this accomplishment. It's not a small feat, and you did it. You should also be grateful to your family, loved ones, friends, roommates, or anyone else in your life that had to put up with you during this journey. You were miserable to deal with. Trust me. Take some time today and thank them for their support, love, and contribution to you achieving your goal. So here we are. It's the end. And in the end, it's always important to look back. Many of you were asked when you joined Charter College, why? Why are you doing this? What are you hoping to achieve? And being who we are, we wrote that down and we're going to throw it back to you now. So here's a few of your answers. I chose Charter College because I have 3 children, and as a parent, you can talk all day. But what you do is what really shows them how things are. I want to show my kids that nothing is too hard, and it's never too late to change what you do not like. I want a career with a set schedule, better pay, and actual benefits. I want to work and care for others. This one's right to the point. I want to provide for my daughter as a single mother. And finally, I chose Charter College to show my son that hard work pays off and that you do not have to be miserable in your job if you can do what you are passionate about for a career. So it's time. It's time to accomplish what you came here to do. At Charter College, our motto is, we work to get you to work. So let's get to work. Let's show that next generation what following your dream gets you. Let's show the community that you can be satisfied in your job if you are doing what you're passionate about. And let's show the world the power of self-determination. However, it's important to remember that your career pathway does not have to last forever. When I graduated from college, I thought I would work in technology forever. I never saw myself working in education, let alone talking to you here today. But I followed the opportunities that were presented to me and what I enjoyed, and I couldn't be happier where my career has taken me so far. As your career pathway develops, your interests and your skills will grow and change. My advice is to be open to that transformation. Do not be afraid to try something new, to specialize, to continue your education, or to change your pathway. If 2020 has taught us anything, it's that we have no idea what the future holds for us. But if you're flexible and determined, you can make the best out of any situation. Finally, I have one last homework assignment for you. by midnight, Alaska time, of course, on Sunday, I want you to pick your next life goal. I can't help you with any specifics here. There's no study guide because there's no right answer. But I do have one suggestion. Don't make it about you. You will get the most satisfaction, in my humble opinion, if you are selfless with your life's work. If many years from now, you can take a look around and say, I left things just a little bit better than when I found them, then you will have achieved A+ quality work. Congratulations, class of 2020. Now let's get to work.
Thank you, Mr. Nelson, for these words of encouragement. I truly look forward to some of the homework that will be coming in this Sunday from our graduates. Now let's move through and identify some of the awards that we give for outstanding performance. First, we want to congratulate all of those graduates who are employed in their field of study. As our mission states, we work to get you to work. We are proud of what you have accomplished, and we look forward to assisting all of our graduates who are seeking employment. The graduates working in their field of study will be awarded a green placement cord. As we move through our presentation tonight, please be looking for our graduates that are wearing this green cord, as this indicates they are placed in their field of study. Next, we have our veterans cords. The red, white, and blue cords on our students, those are our veterans, and we would like to thank them for their service, and we appreciate what they're doing. Next, we have our honors award. Students who have earned a cumulative GPA of a 3.7 or higher are recognized tonight with gold cords. Those are our honors students. Graduates donning a gold cord throughout our ceremony have earned the honors award. Next, we have our President's Award. This President's Award is given to those graduates who have maintained a 4.0 GPA for certificate programs, 3.9 GPA for associate degrees, and 3.8 GPA for bachelor degrees throughout their entire program. You will recognize these honored graduates as they will be wearing a gold President's Medallion. Before starting to recognize our grads and moving throughout, I would like to say each of the names of those individuals who have earned this President's Medal today. We have Heather Burns. She's from our Associates of Allied Health program. Renita Garcia, Associates of Allied Health. Alyssa House, the Associates of Business Administration. Brianna Padilla, Associates of Medical Assistant. And then Gloriana Martinez, Certificate in Medical Assistant. Congratulations to these graduates today who have worked hard to earn the President's Award. We are really proud of your accomplishment. Now it's time to move on to the presentation of our graduates. So on behalf of the faculty of the Charter Institute, we recommend the following candidates for graduation from their respective degrees, certificates, and degrees. They will be presented by their respective academic programs. Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Janaea Stoney. Associate of Science in Allied Health. Kimberleen Deal. Associates of Science in Business Administration. Elizabeth Carvenin. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank the following people that contributed to the success of my graduation. First, I'd like to thank my husband, Joe, for his continuous support and motivation to keep going when I didn't think I could. He has been amazing. I'd like to thank my children for being patient and supportive when I had to stay up late or spend weekends doing assignments and being my cheerleaders along the way with my husband. All my friends and family that helped me in various ways, like helping with my kids or late night calls when I needed help with an assignment or just another eye to review a paper. I appreciate you all. A special thank you to Jeanette Decay, Nicole Ferris, Deanne Gallarero, my daughter Abigail, and again my husband for explaining what seemed like the most difficult assignments and assuring me you've got this and walking me through the steps. For anyone I missed, I appreciate all of you more than you will ever know. I'm excited to see what the future and this hard work brings. Associates of Science in Computer Networking Systems. Neil Hurston Nakai. Associate of Science in Medical Assistant. Yolanda Bitta. First and foremost, I'd like to thank God for getting me this far, to my family for their support, pushing me on days I feel I couldn't go on, and my son, Uvandre, especially for being patient with me and understanding that all my success is for him. This is only the beginning of a great life, to be continued. Koi Kitso, I'd like to thank my family for everything they have done for me, especially my parents. They have supported me so much my whole life. Thank you for the everyday motivation and support. Also, a big thank you to all of my instructors and college staff. Certificate in Business Office Administration. Elizabeth Carvenin. Certificate in Computer Technician. Yilherson Nakai. Certificate in Medical Assistant. Jolinda Augustine. Jessica Bradley. Ashley Dennison. I would like to thank my family for encouraging me each day, my loving boyfriend who supported my decision to go to the medical field, and my coworkers and classmates for making the whole experience amazing and less stressful. Billy Joe Fernandez. I would like to thank my 3 beautiful babies, my husband, my dad and mom, and my siblings and their families for all the support that they have shown me throughout this program. LaKoy Kitso. I would like to thank my family for everything they have done for me, especially my parents. They have supported me so much my whole life. Thank you for the everyday motivation and support. Also, a big thank you to all my instructors and college staff. Shanice Keto. I would like to thank all charter college staff, all charter staff, instructors, and advisors for pushing me to finish. I would very much thank my family for all of the support, including my daughters, who are the reason I went back to school, and my boyfriend who stuck by me, pushing me to finish homework after coming home from a long day at work. Ashley Max. Rutanya Nakai. Thanks to my husband, family, and charter college staff for support and encouragement. Shania Padilla. Glenda Perkins. Crystal Sanders. I'd like to thank God first off, all because without him, none of this would have been possible. I would like to thank my husband, daughters, and sons-in-law for their support at home. I want to give a huge thank you to Tammy, the Farmington Dean, who was so helpful to resolve any problem. As for my teacher, Mrs. Izey, Miss Desiree, and Mr. Evans, they were always available with my concerns, and because of communication between them and myself, I was able to stay on the Dean's list throughout my time at Charter Institute. Financially, I would like to thank the friends that I made, and we pushed each other through each hurdle. So Brittany, Gloriana, Baraya, and more than just friends, y'all are like family. Thank you, Charter, for offering such an awesome program to help people's dreams come true. Amanda Twyman. Benora Upshaw. Alberta Woody. Today is a special day for us all, perhaps a little more for our graduates, a bit for all of us. The family, instructors, financial aid officers, academic advisors, children, spouses, admissions representative, friends, and administrative staff who are here to support our graduates throughout this opportunity. Let's go back about a year ago and take a look. Remember the first days of class, embarking on this new journey with such excitement and maybe a little nervousness? After working at Charter about 8 years, these beginning days of class are some of my favorites. So fresh and new to this opportunity. Everyone generally talks about their first day jitters. One piece of advice I always give is, if you aren't nervous, then you don't care. Overcoming the start to your journey truly showed us at Charter Institute, as well as your family, your dedication to taking advantage of this opportunity. We knew you had the insistent drive to get to this day. Once nestled in your classroom, friendships bloomed. You realize that you're not on this wild adventure alone. Your classmates were here with you, maybe helping overcome those needle phobias. Study groups for the NCCT or NHA, teams of encouragement were created for improving blood draws, pharmacology calculations, and vitals. This is where you all made the lasting friendships of those individuals celebrating with you today. Those bonds of friendship became a lifeline when the pandemic hit, and we all had to learn how to learn online. Your resilience and sense of community helped each other overcome the fears and frustrations that can come with the isolation of quarantine and the uncertainty of this new world. Each of you pushing and cheering for each other to succeed. Finally, we have come to the end of your journey, graduation day. With your graduation, you finish one opportunity to embark on the next, a new career. We are so proud of those who are already working and those who are working hard to get to work. Please remember, we are always here to assist. In closing, I think Coach John Wooden sums it up best by saying, we're not all equal as far as intelligence is concerned. We're not all equal as far as size. We're not all equal as far as appearance. We do not all have the same opportunities. We're not born in the same environments, but we're all absolutely equal in having the opportunity to make the most of what we have. I ask each of you to always remember to value the tools that you have been given. Congrats, last class of 2020. With that, it is my honor to now ask the graduates to please rise. As campus president and upon the recommendation of the Faculty of Charter Institute, I am proud to confer the respective certificates and degrees. By the power vested in me by the Governing Board of Charter Institute, the Student Achievement Council, the Workforce Training and Education Coordinating Bureau, and the Accrediting Bureau of Health Education Schools, it is my right and privilege to award to your respective degree or certificate with all rights and privileges thereunto. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present you your graduating class of 2020. Graduates, you may now turn your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations on this amazing achievement, grads. We cannot wait to see what the future holds.